So today I'm going to talk about 6 signs that you need to look for, and these will help you to identify that your loved one needs a caregiver. So if you see any of these signs, ding, 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 you want to call IG Intergen Home Care, 561-351-8506. One of the first signs you'll see is lack of personal hygiene. So meaning your loved one is not taking a bath, they're forgetting to brush their teeth, they're not combing their hair, and so forth. A second sign you'll see is lack of food or an empty refrigerator. If you see that, that could also be a sign that they're not eating well, they're losing some of their independence, or they may just have forgotten to pick up groceries. So the third sign you'll see is a stack of bills or unpaid bills. You'll notice that the power may get turned off, like the electricity is completely disconnected because your loved ones forget to pay the utility bill. That's another sign, and children usually pick up on this one pretty frequently when they walk in and they just see stacks and stacks and stacks of mails. Another sign you may see is clutter around the home. So you walk in, there's clutter in the bathroom, there's clutter in the floor. Sometimes you may see just stacks and stacks of things just piled up. That also go with the, with them just not keeping the place up to standard. And you know your mom, you know your dad, so this is a sign that something is going on. Another sign that you may see is signs of loneliness or depression. You may notice your loved one becoming very quiet, or sometimes you see them just sitting and they're just staring, or they're reminiscing, or you're hearing them with certain conversations, or they're talking about their dead loved ones and so forth. Those are some of the signs that you want to look out for depression. Also, they may not be eating. That's another classic sign that they're depressed. And lastly, you want to look for signs that show that they're not managing their daily functioning appropriately. So for example, they're forgetting to turn off the stove, they're not cooking properly, or they're not showering themselves properly, they're getting out of bed, they're not using the right assistive devices, and they're falling. So they're not just managing their daily functioning appropriately. Those are some of the signs. If you see one of these signs, typically your loved one will have another accompanying sign. For example, if you're becoming forgetful and you have the bills unpaid, you're also going to forget to buy food. You're also probably going to have the house a little bit messy. So when you see one sign, you could call us on the first sign. If you're not sure what's going on, you could take a second look and just look to see if you see any of the other signs as well, and give us a call.